Hey everybody, welcome back to Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today I'm going to present a wig review for you in the great outdoors. This is actually my backyard here in Ohio in July. The sun is out, it's not too hot and muggy, and the wind is just right, so I thought I would bring it outdoors and give you a little bit of a new perspective. Today we're going to review Cherry by Belle Tress in the color Butterbeer Blonde. The full review coming up. Cherry by Belle Tress is a short, heavily layered, straight bob style cut. It's elegant, it's sophisticated, yet very sexy style, just perfect for summertime and all of those off the shoulder tops. I purchased this style with my own funds. You can find it at wigstudio1.com. All of the links are below. If you expand the description box, you'll find a link to this product so you can check out all of the available colors. If you have any question about this style, feel free to reach out to support at wigstudio1.com. They're always ready to help. So let's talk about Butterbeer Blonde briefly. I think you've all seen this color on me before and you've seen me describe it. This is my favorite blonde in that Belle Tress line. So when I do buy styles for myself, I always choose this color. It is a light sandy brown base shade, and then in that is a light ash blonde, almost platinum highlight. The platinum highlights are very heavy and dispersed throughout the style. However, on some of their newer styles, what you'll see is that many of those highlights are carried up and concentrated right around the face. And I think Cherry has the most flattering dimensions. That first layer is about 7 inches. It beautifully frames the face and comes down just below my chin. In the back, they didn't state a crown measurement, but to me it feels like between 4 and 5 inches. What you want to know is that tapers down into a 1-inch nape. Now you'll notice that that 1-inch nape is really attractive. It's kind of a blunt cut all the way across, and it helps to give this such a beautiful profile. If you have a longer biological hairline, you will probably have to pin your hair up and perhaps even shave back behind the nape in order to get some good coverage. So the fibers are very fine back at the nape, and all you need to do is really just take a brush or a comb through it, and it'll lay flat against the nape without any unnatural movement. Now Cherry has that lace front left monofilament side part unit that is so common among the Belle Tress styles. So let's take a look. You know, every brand goes through evolutions, every brand looks to improve. I've really noticed a big difference this year in the Belle Tress styles and how their lace fronts have improved. So this is probably the 5th or 6th style that I've seen where these improvements are taking place, so I'm hoping that that is a trend. It's a very fine lace structure, a very fine grid on that lace. Each of the fibers are super fine, and they're bringing the highlight right up to the lace front. In most cases, that is a more flattering display of the color, and it helps soften that lace front. The monofilament part goes nearly back to the crown and gives the nice illusion of scalp right there where you're parting it. In addition to that, you get a natural indentation in the part, which always makes it look a little bit more natural. So it weighs just under 3 ounces, so it feels really lightweight on, and it has that wispy fine fiber, which is heat friendly among all of the styles in the Cafe collection. What you're going to notice is that there are a few flyaways on this, just because it is so fine. But it moves and behaves much like natural hair. So talking about the shape of this style, I think it's very flattering. You're going to see just a little bit of lift here on the top. There's not a whole lot of permatease there. I think it's just the way the fibers are kind of sewn into the cap that by raking your hands through it, you deliver a little bit of resistance, which always creates a little bit of volume on top. Based on the dimensions of the crown and the nape, it gives a nice little bump it in the back and some gentle volume all the way around. This is so flattering. So I'm going to take you indoors to take a good look at the inside of this cap, plus lots of styling. Here's an inside look at the cap for Cherry by Belle Tress. That temple-to-temple lace front unit does not extend back into the ear tab, has a nice wide parting space in the left monofilament side part there. A little bit of rose lace, a velvet ear tab, lots of fibers spliced in there for good coverage. A standard nape with bra strap type adjusters. You'll notice I've had to slide these in just nearly as far as they could go to accommodate a petite average circumference. I feel like this is average right out of the box, but may more easily accommodate a large or average large as opposed to a petite. So as I mentioned, I simply took this style out of the box, gave it a shake, kind of arranged it around my face, and created a parting space I thought I could live with, creating a little bit of heat with my hands and working that front to create that part. It actually gave a little bit of resistance and a little bit of lift there on top. I think it looks really nice. And my reader's glasses fit great between the ear and the ear tab, like they do on the rest of the Cafe Collection Belle Tress styles. There's very little permatease in that area. It's very comfortable and functional for glasses. And I want to demonstrate these fibers for you. See how wispy and fine the texture is. And if you wanted to, you could change that part just by moving the front pieces. You don't have to create a whole new part on the right-hand side or the opposite side of the monofilament, but just at the front. If you want to carry those fibers in a different direction, that'll just give you a completely different look without interrupting the part. Thanks so much for joining me today for a look at the new style by Belle Tress called Cherry in the color Butterbeer Blonde. We'll see you next time on TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.